Good morning, folks. It's Sunday, August 9th? 9th. Sunday, August 9th. About 9:30 in the morning. Just up on the Beaver Dam Road here. Probably about 13 kilometers. I'm going to go in and hike Cairn Mountain this morning. We'll walk down across this bridge here to the trailhead. And about a 9-kilometer hike in. It's figuring probably 7-hour hike. We're just coming up onto the Sheep Creek. Just got to cross over here. Some people camped in here, it looks like. I'll hit the trailhead. And hopefully it'll be a nice day. It's about 10 degrees out right now, but we're just behind the mountain. The sun's coming out a little here, but it's quite breezy. This is Sheep Creek River. People camped over there. Pretty awesome. Backpack in here today and have a look around Cairn Mountain. It's named Cairn Mountain because it has a big rock cairn up on the top that was placed there apparently by miners years back, and it's kind of right at the end of the coal mine there. So here's the trailhead, this blue ribbon, on up over the hill and get this puppy started. See what Cairn Mountain has to offer today. Thinking I can probably ditch the shades here right away because we're going to be going through the bush. Kind of looks dark and dirty in here right now. One of the guys from town was in here and cleared a bunch of brush on the beginning part of the trail. There was a lot of windfall. So you can kind of make out a little bit of a road that might have been here at one time. I mean, who knows who came before us, eh? But I'm guessing with the mining activity here, you know, that started 50 plus years ago, they might have punched a road through here at one time just while exploring, doing some exploration work. Checking for possible mine sites, you know, because just on the other side of this hill here, it's a mine. Actually, when you get to the top, you'll see, I think it's number 12 mine is right into the back of Cairn Mountain. You could probably drive up there on quad and, you know, maybe a kilometer or two hike, and you can be at the summit. But I mean, that's a lot of fun, but hiking's also a lot of fun. So this again is another silver peak. This will be my third this summer. I'm a little slower in knocking out some of these peaks as I originally anticipated, but with COVID on the go and people looking for vacations to get away, we've just had family and friends at the house here for the last couple of weeks, pretty much steady. So it was great to hang out with them, and you know, we had some campfires, washers tournament, you know, show people around the sights and sounds of Grand Cache. Didn't do any hiking. with them because they're not really the hiking type, but we did some quadding there with my daughter and her boyfriend. We explored several areas, and we're actually right up on the back of Cairn Mountain here just a couple days back, on Caw Ridge, so that was a bit of fun. Yeah, check out this road, man. It's like an old road going in through here. Pretty sweet. If it was like this all the way, it'd be an easy climb. Somehow I think it's all about to change here pretty quickly. But we'll see. We will see. So you actually go about, from the trailhead, it's like 2.5 kilometers or so, 2.7, in the side of Sheep Creek, right along this kind of trail here, and then there's a turn up. I'm not sure what that's going to bring, but there's a compass bearing you can take. It kind of takes you straight up over these knobs. Whether there's a trail there or not, I do not know. But we're about to find out. So, you can see there's lots of old windfalls here, which is slowing me down quite a bit here now, but such is life. Quite a windy day. Trees scraping and creaking everywhere. But yeah, it's pretty, some places of course are worse than others, but well, you can see the ribbons up here. People have got it marked going in through, so okay, we're on top of this rocky outcrop here with a nice little view of the Sheep Creek. Yeah. Excuse the wind, but I can't help that. Way up this way, back in here is Volcano Peak. I hiked into it about a month ago. Out that way. And we're going down up into this one. Okay. So, orange tape on the branch. That's good. Because I got I don't know if you can see my compass there. No, this thing is not going to let me look at it. Anyway, it was kind of easy to follow the trail because it's more or less right up a ridge, but it's a lot of, not a lot, but in places some alder beds and some thick brush, and you're kind of zigzagging up there. There's a little bit of a trail part of the way, then you lose it in places, but kind of keep your bearing on 306 for the most part. And anyway, that's the first ribbon I've seen in probably 20 minutes or so, so that's a good sign. Oh, and there's another. So I'm So we're getting up there. Go through some willow beds here now. There's a little creek, kind of muddy underneath me here, but it's been follow the compass. It's been follow the compass all the way. Occasionally you cross onto a little trail, and then you'll lose it again, and pick it up again here and there. But a lot of bushwhacking, a lot of following your compass bearing. It's a little bit slower hike than anticipated because there's no real trail, so wildflowers. So many wildflowers. So we're getting up here now. See the mine over there. So I came in a little low on my compass bearing. I should have been on top of that ridge. I kind of came out on the bottom side of it a little bit, so I'm cutting up on an angle across here. I think I'm gonna miss the first little knob. So, whoop, hey. So we're gonna head over that way. I'm just gonna go pick up the middle of this ridge here and head on up that way. Probably stop and have a little snack. Somewhere's along the way. So yeah, we're just over 3 hours in now. And like I say, a lot of route finding there and a lot of bushwhacking. It really slows down your hike. But now we're up in the open meadows and pretty smooth sailing from here. Look at all these wildflowers. Isn't this awesome? So many bumblebees. Okay. This next knob is the summit. I'm on, I guess, the third knob here now. Stand up here, it's going to be a little windy, but take a look back. So yeah, that's number 2. Number 1 is the little one in front. So like I was saying earlier, I lost my compass bearing a little, but when I looked at my map, I knew I was down in this valley a little bit to the side here. So I see this clearing on my map on my phone. So I just walked into there and then I cut my way up onto the clearing, clear open top meadows. I just ran into another couple there with their dog. They're on their way down. They left at 7 this morning. They got lost for about 2 hours, they said, in the bush. Some beautiful views of the mountains. See town way down in the valley there a little bit on that side of the knob. Mount Hamel over here. cairn built by miners many, many moons ago. Yeah, baby! Cairn Mountain. Third Silver Peak. Wind here. Under the hill out of the wind for a second. Take some video here. Show you around. Ridge over here. There's a little cabin out there on the ridge behind the mine, the middle one. This is where some biologists from Quebec have been here for over 20 years now, studying the goats and the sheep and the vegetation, I guess, and all that kind of stuff, to come here every spring, stay all summer. There's town off in the distance. A view of epic proportions. I like it. I like it a lot. Finally got out of the wind. Now I lost my compass bearing on the way up. I didn't know where exactly the trail came. So I came out to the end here, but I can't find any trail markers or anything, so looking at my maps and Google Earth there, I can get on my phone. There's a rocky ridge kind of that runs down through the bush here, and it should deposit me right at the river's edge, very close to where turn up is. So there's a ground squirrel there right behind me. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to follow this rocky ridge down. It's just down in this valley here. It looks like. Okay, so my rocky road comes out to a big cliff face right above the river. So I'm going to have to backtrack there and then cut across the top of this grassy meadow. Just cut through the trees, across the top of this grassy meadow. The other side of that is where I need to be. Okay. So, I'm sorry I didn't videotape all that, but there was a lot of bushwhacking there. There wasn't much to see. Anyway, I went back up around that rocky outcrop, and then I just skirted along through the woods there until I intercepted what I thought was the trail, because it's not well marked. It's just a rough trail, and I walked down that 100 yards or so, and then I saw some ribbon, and then I knew I was back on track. So anyway, I'm almost back down to what they call the turn up. Not the turnip, the turn up. It's where the trail by the river ends and you turn up over the hill to go to the summit. Lots of bushwhacking on this one, boys. Oh yeah. So yeah, here's the ribbon. You see, and the trail is barred off here. There's a moose antler, which I don't know if it had the name carved in it or not, but some of the trails had moose antlers up at the turn-ups and stuff like that, where they had the name engraved on them. Anyway, we're about 2.5 kilometers back to the truck. Not much to see going out here. There's just a little bit of misty rain in the air, very, very light, but it's enough just to keep it cool. So I've been bushwhacking here for a good hour and a half or more. A couple hours probably. Howdy ho. So we're just about at the trailhead here now. It's the last couple of 100 feet or so, couple of 100 yards. It's just down through here and then out onto the Beaver Dam Road. A few 100 feet back to the truck. And then we'll be another day, another one in the books. Silver Summit number 3 for me, out of a total of 7. This is the last day hike. All the rest are overnights. At least 1, 2 night or more. Depends how long you want to camp, I guess. Or how many summits you want to try to accomplish while you're in there. Yeah, the boys are down here camping. They got it pretty good. Raining just a little bit now. So these rocks are slippery. Yeah. Okay. There we are back on the Beaver Dam Road. We'll cross over the river here now. Good look. Truck is just up there. People all in there camping. Very nice. Alright. About 20 to 30 minute drive back to the house. And supper time. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the trail on the next one. Rick and the Rockies out.